Okay. Let me actually save this and post it so that you don't have to actually type it if you're going to use it. This will also make a template for salvage values, after-tax salvage values. What was I going to do? Oh, Blackboard. Okay. So we have our table. Let me add a new blank page. Let me go here, 1 through 21. Okay, we're gonna have some inputs. Let's see. It's gonna take on 3 values. It's either makers, straight line, or depletion. You guys know about the depletion method to calculate depreciation? It's typically okay. I had heard a complaint from some students that certain finance classes, without naming the professor, were taught only 15 to 30 minutes, face-to-face 75-minute classes. I had let the chair know of the complaint. Now we get that. I kind of did it out of spite. 'Cause I got flack for one day canceling a class when there was a student activity. First, I didn't say nothing, then it just built up. I said, worry about people who are teaching only 15-minute of a 75-minute class. I even know who it is, but I come from a military boarding school where the law of omerta is as bad as the Casa Nostra. You just don't rat out on people. Depletion methods used for both exhaustible resources and typically transportation equipment. For exhaustible resources, it's obvious. Let's say you have an asset that's an oil field, and there are proven reserve of 1 million barrels a year. Well, if you take out 500,000 barrels, you basically effectively don't have as much of that. So you're going to write that off as depletion, which is another way of saying depreciation. For equipment, as long as for any equipment, especially transportation equipment, if you can measure how much of that you actually used, think about a truck that you're going to use for construction. And you're going to attach a useful life of, let's say, 100,000 miles to it. Obviously, after 100,000 miles, especially work trucks, they're not going to be worth much. Think about the U-Haul trucks, right? If that year it's driven 20,000 miles, then you're going to write off 20,000 miles. If it's driven only 10,000 miles, you're going to write off only 10%. It's not as it's not used as much as makers and straight line, but it is another method. Use depreciate percent of asset used every year. So this is going to be either makers, straight line, or depreciation. We're going to have tax life. Come on. Let's do this. For certain calculations, we would also have to keep track of the book value of an asset. Basically, book value is original cost minus what you want to call accumulated depreciation. So in the first year, it's going to be 1 minus first year depreciation. In other years, previous book value minus that year's depreciation. Let's make all of these percent, a little bit bold. Let's make it purple and white. For now, I'm gonna put 5. Let's do this tax resource life